In the most recent update, Thetan Arena made a huge change to the game to where now if you go into your game modes, you can only select to play one of 2 of the modes, whereas before you were able to play all 6. Initially, a lot of people were frustrated with this change, myself included, because I love playing that solo battle royale to stack up the THC, but then I finally figured out why they made the changes, and they did it for 2 very good reasons. The biggest reason for this change is that a lot of people noticed recently that there are bots in the game, especially in the team modes, and I do believe that this is a bigger problem, or it was a bigger problem in the United States, because if you look at the leaderboard here, for example, we have people on the other side of the world, they're already in Diamond, Mastered, Champion, whereas in the United States, the top players are in Gold. That fact aside, there were AIs in the game because obviously the best way to get THC in this game is through solos. I tell this to everybody all the time. You want to play the battle royale, it's more controllable and you get partial THC. And even when you're not teaming up with bots in the team game modes, going up against a 4 stack of players who are in a Discord or in a voice call, you're always going to be losing that matchup because they have better communication, better synergy, and they will beast on you every single time, which leads to a lot of frustrated players being tired of bad teammates, which they probably were, or you're the bad teammate, who really knows. But either way, that whole crowd of people that started getting tired of losing to 4 stacks moved over to the solo and duo battle royales, leaving a huge vacant hole in the other team game modes, which meant that in order for the queue times to not be ridiculous, like 10, 15, 20-minute queue times, then Thetan Arena added bots into the game. In theory, that's a good addition, but it's actually really bad because we are playing for money. It's a play to earn game. If I have a bad teammate on my team anyways, we're going to lose, but if we have an AI, it's pretty much chalked. It's guaranteed loss. So I believe that they figured out that they made that mistake and now have decided to narrow it down into 2 game modes so that the entire player base that is online will all be playing the same game mode, which is the second reason right there. Queue times are now way lower, way lower. Even for me at the top of the leaderboard, normally my queue times for solos used to be 2 to 3 minutes, but now I've noticed I can get instant queues a lot of my games, and I will never have a queue time over a minute because everyone is playing in the same game mode. So I don't believe Thetan Arena had any malintent or wanted to scam the community, anything like that. I see a lot of those kind of tweets or messages going out. I believe it's just haters or people that are being paid to hate on Thetan Arena. At the end of the day, they're just trying their best. The one thing that I do wish that they did was be more open with the community, because communication is key. As much as I love Thetan Arena and love what is going on, I would like to see some more transparency from the company so that everybody is on board, calm, and this negative word of mouth doesn't start to travel around the community.